Oh, another hard-working day in the forge. Am I right, Gary? What's that? We got company? Oh, huzzah! I didn't see you there. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, Zarkel, Shadow Kid, Lizman, whatever you might be. Welcome to my humble forge. Where today, I guess you caught me in a moment of, I guess, New Year's resolution, a new perspective on the new year. As you can see, well, I've been encountering a bit of upgrading paralysis in Raid Shadow Legends, something I often come across. Always in hoarding mentality, mine, don't want to spend until the right time comes, but I feel like I'm missing out on pretty big upgrades to my roster, as we're going to be talking about today. And speaking of big upgrades, if you're a new player and you want to upgrade your life, use the link down below. Scan the QR code of infinite knowledge, and I'll start your journey in Raid Shadow Legends with one of the best ways to start, and confirmed by me, myself, and I. And with a guarantee like that, what can go wrong? All these are fantastic champions. Get you jump started in Raid Shadow Legends, and in your first 48 hours, use that promo code UDKING, all one word, to get Ultimate Death Knight. Fantastic ways to get you up and running. Now, I got to get my roster up and running. So I talked about this many times. This isn't the first I've had this issue I wanted to bring up with y'all. My thing is with Raid, majority of the power in this game can be condensed in the gearing, especially the artifacts, the star ascensions, right? The red stars. And I feel like relics, maybe I'm being generous, somewhere 5, maybe 10% of a character's power. And generally, I've made my way through this game without really feeling I need them. You know, I've been able to take out the newest Grim Forest content. No problem. Beat all the bosses. Cool. In a good spot. Able to do, you know, good work in a variety of other aspects of this game. But still, even so, these aren't too hard to craft, and they add a little bit of power. The reason why I've been hoarding, as you can see, thousands and thousands of pieces, I was always concerned that they maybe will alter the drop rates. You know, because right now, it kind of sucks seeing these drop rates. Like, I want to get an epic. Well, I'm most likely going to get a rare artifact, or I want to get a legendary artifact. It's really just epic relic pieces in the sky. So, you know, they talked a bit about at one point about maybe adjusting the drop rates potentially, but who knows when that's coming, and who knows if it'll apply to older relics. Maybe it only applied to newer relics, so people like me don't get a massive leg up over those that already crafted stuff. And also, there's no points associated. Usually everything else in this game, you get points, whether for the clan versus clan, whether for, you know, a champion training tournament, champion training event. There's like no points associated with this. So that was another reason why I hoarded. Maybe there'll be a CVC that I'll have one day. And who knows, likely that be the case. Maybe 2 days after I do this, I'll be like, ah, man, I should have waited 2 more days. So anyways, I figured, you know what? Let's do some upgrading together. Will I regret it? I don't know, but maybe I'll get some stuff that I'll be like, you know what? I was an idiot for waiting too long on this. So let's start off with the chimera stuff. 7,000 pieces. Oh, gosh. Let's start off with the epic stuff. See how we can get some goodies. And we also will be crafting some Grim Forest stuff for the first time. I can't elaborate enough, emphasize enough how much I've just loved Grim Forest. The rewards are good. Just the enjoyment of the game mode's fantastic. You know, there's a mythical champion associated with it. Wow. 5 stars for me across the board. Now, everybody, let's go ahead. Get your croc ready to go. That's what we use here in the forge to get the best artifacts. And let's get going. 3, 2, 1. Huzzah! All right, Molten Doorbell, we've already had these, so I'm not going to delete anything because I don't know if I'll actually need them or not. But let's keep going. Oh, isn't there, did they ever release the, no, that was just for artifacts. I thought we were going to get some sort of like mass relic upgrading stuff. Anyways, let's keep going. 0.05% chance mythical. You know, I would love if I get a mythical relic. The only relics I've gotten that are mythical were via, you know, getting all the new characters. For example, for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I've never crafted a mythical relic yet. All right, where is instantly healed by 10%? Yeah. So we've seen these before. I'm more curious about the Discovery and the Grim Forest ones. 3, 2, 1. Malefic Talent, always good to have some of these for my damage dealers out there. So we'll not say no to that. But again, it's like, it's a little bit of stuff here. Gilded Dragonstone, defense increases. All right, you know, nothing too fantastic there. All right, so we're going to save the rest of my, I'm not going to use the legendary pieces. No sense in mixing and matching them. I only use a matching set. And, well, is there a way to speed this part up here? Oh, we might be here for a while. Whereas terminal reduction effects are boosted by 50%. You know, those are okay. It's all right. 0.01% chance. It's gonna happen. Journal of Necrotos, always decent too. I like these. I have one of my Queen of Hearts, I believe. Being able to get additional healing and terminator increasing effects are always nice to have. All right, 7,000 pieces. Oh boy, maybe I hoarded a bit too hard. Where's terminator reduction effects? Yeah, we already got one of those. Oh man. Okay, maybe at some point I will spare you guys from having to watch me do this on manual. Maybe we'll just do like a fast forward part, or I don't know, do the rest later. Malefic Town, always good to have those. Keep going. So hold on, we're getting 100 burnt at a time. Oh boy, yeah, this could take a moment. There we go, some more elixirs. Yeah, come on. Big money. Journal of the Krotos. You know, it's like, again, it's only like a couple percentage points, but it's still good to have. You have 20% chance to deal 10% more damage when attack. It's a very conditional stuff. Granted, it is a rare artifact or relic. It's not supposed to be too crazy. Keep going. Keep going. I hope to goodness we don't get any update soon to relics, and all this could have been so many points for my clan, or points or some sort of tournament event, or they changed the drop rate. I'll be a bit sad. Where receives 5% less damage from enemies under provoked. Even like that's like it's so small. Like I don't like that. That feels like it maybe moves the needle 0.5% in a battle. Let's keep going. Mask of Rage, another one. Speaking of devil, I might take a break from these rares. I'm already getting kind of bored of these. Come on, yeah. Those are fine and dandy. Keep going. I gave my clan a bit of a shock. I was like, I had to have a heart-to-heart moment. I had to do like a self-intervention. I was like, yeah, where receives 2% less damage if under any buffs, like 2%, you know, so if someone does 100 damage, they only do 98 damage. I guess it's something. But anyways, I had my clan have a heart-to-heart with me. I was like, should I make some relics? And they're like, bro, how do you have so many materials? I feel like I've only had 2 crafting days since relics were added. So I'm always so scared we're gonna waste resources. All right, keep going. Let's keep moving along. Oh, there we go. Finally under 5,000. Where damage increased by 1% each time they place a debuff up to 30%. I'm like, yeah, okay, that could work out. That could work out for some stuff. Yeah. All right, craft that. Out on the floor, craft that. Give me some more. All right, probably what I'm gonna do. Let's go down under 4,000, and then we'll take a break. I need some prettier colors. 2% less damage. All right. I get excited. They give you the gold animation, and I just no blue. Like it's like legendary. No, just blue. Keep going. I don't even know. I haven't really been selling relics either, cause you know what? Maybe on the bright side, because you can take some of your relics and essentially treat it as here. Go over to my relic inventory. No, I'm good. Thank you, Raid. Always looking out for me, yeah? So this is my new Lady Mikage, but let's go take a look at this one right here. So when I upgrade, right, I can scrap. You know, so maybe this will come in handy if I want to scrap some older materials to upgrade the rank potentially. Yeah, but yeah, it's these basalts, these 3-star basalts are kind of a pain point for me. So maybe I can essentially treat it like food, right? Take the relics I don't care about, make them actually useful for other things. All right, here we go. Keep moving. Almost under 4,000. Oh, unholy grail. All right, we'll do 2 more rounds of these chimera stuff. Let's get to the more interesting stuff. We'll come back later if anything. All right. Wow. Barely. I haven't even gotten through half of my rare materials there. Let's do some clan stuff here. Not too many here that we got to burn through. 83.99%. What a specific thing to have. Where receives 2% less damage from ally protection effects. Like, yeah. So I don't know. I kind of got like a love-hate thing with the relics. You know, I appreciate it's not like Galaxiers where they're these absurd stats increase, but then they go away. So like you put this effort, investment into them, and then they just go away after a couple months. Like I'm not crazy about that. I definitely like this more. It's just like it's just a tiny amount of power. Maybe it's a good thing that I could do this game without really worrying about the relics. Where increases damage on each hit on their next attack by 3% of any surplus heal and self-healing. Okay. Interesting. What do we got? One more clan one that we can do? Yeah, let's go, baby! And we already had one of those. All right, Faction Wars. So this is kind of new, right? I've been doing hard mode Faction Wars finally. having a little bit of struggle with some of the nodes. It's getting better, right? You know, my biggest thing is I don't have a reviver for like in a cleanser for every one of my factions. Like I was able to brute force normal faction wars pretty handily, you know, even without having good stuff. Hard mode, struggling a bit more for my factions missing like for example, my undead horde members, they're great, right? I got great stuff, but I have like no reviver, so I lose one guy, GG's, game over. Wearer receives 5% less damage from enemies that have a different affinity. Okay, all right, so it's something. Chaos Awakes. We can craft out one of these. Here we go, and we got the Grail of Agony. Whenever enemies steal or decrease the wearer's turn, the wearer instead loses 2% max health for every 1% turn that would have been lost or stolen. Okay. Can kill the wearer too. Interesting. Huh. All right. All right, so we have the discoveries of this was during the TMNT days. And I was holding on to them. I was like, I'm too scared to use them. Too scared to use them. Well, not anymore. Let's go ahead and get a chance at 3 mythicals. See, like, and this is one of my biggest issues. Like, oh man, I hope that they do change these percentages one day. And I'm just worried that they're going to do it, and I have no more materials. Right? I think if they do change the percentage rate, it's probably going to be for the newer sets that come out, rather than going retrospectively. All right, 20% chance. We got a mythical artifact, yeah! Wearer places a 10% magma shield buff on all allies for 2 turns at the start of the battle. Also places a 10% magma shield buff on the wearer for 2 turns whenever they lose 25% of their max of their HP in a single hit. I don't remember what magma shield does. Hold on. Let's go take a look here. Really quick, let's actually take a look at me artifacts for a moment. Filter, yeah, look at that. There she blows. Let me see, can I show equipped ones as well? Yeah, right? Equipped, right? I don't know. Did I do it? I don't know. Yeah, so let's see. Filter. Where is the rarity? Yeah, this is my second mythic artifact. The other one came straight from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So wow, if I can get a few more of these, that'd be cool. I need to look up again. What does Magma Shield do? How do I find the status effects again? How do I do it? How do I do it? More info. Magma Shield. Magma Shield. This, I gotta say, this is so helpful. I wish more games had this. Like, being able to go in and like figure out what these effects are, and otherwise you like have to dig through everything. All right, here we go. The champion's HP bar is reinforced with a magma shield for the indicated number of turns. Damage is calculated as normal, but the first apply, so it's like just a like protection, the shield bonus. Okay, whenever the magma shield buff expires or the value of any magma shield reaches 0, the buff is removed. Okay, all right. When damage is dealt to the magma shield, it is applied to the magma shield. Then an equal amount of damage is also applied back to the attacker. Wow. Okay, that sounds like a nice art. That sounds like on paper it sounds nice. I'm happy. There we go. I got something out of this today. Let's see. Can I get another one? At least we're guaranteed a legendary. That's the nice part. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I said let's go. Ah, I didn't get it this time. Oh, last life. This is a decent one. 30% chance to activate a delay effect when receiving fatal damage. 3-turn cooldown. All right. Yeah, this was actually this. Didn't we have this during the Mad Hatter days? I might be misremembering. No, I think this was just during Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle days. It sounds vaguely familiar. Maybe because last laugh I associate that with the Mad Hatter for some reason because he laughs a lot. All right, one more to go. Now, hold on. The Wand of Submission. All right, I got some of these. Now, I don't believe we're ever going to be getting Discovery artifacts again, right? Because those are a limited time during the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So should I cross? Oh boy, should I cross them? Mix and match? Oh, boy, that drops me down almost half on the mythical chance. Ooh. I'm gonna hold for a moment. You guys let me know if you guys made it this far in the video. I don't remember the details about this. I would hate to use this and then somehow we get Discovery relics again in the future. I'm gonna not waste these just in case, but we'll do some legendary pulls. Yeah, look at this. 4 legendary pieces, a 0.5% chance. All right, whatever. At least better than a sacred shard, at least, of getting a legendary. So let's go. 3, 2, 1. All right. Already got some golden elixirs. Let's keep crafting these paparoskis. 3, 2, 1. Wand of Submission, we got some of those already. Let's keep going, honey. Keep going. Boy, another Wand of Submission. Okay, keep moving. All right, boy, we have a ton of epics we got to put together. Mask. Okay, this is new for me. Where is a 30% chance of activating instant turn effect on themselves after returning from a sheep? Okay. You know, probably more helpful for arena, but still seems nice nonetheless. Helpful against those annoying Armands and even those Ascended Star abilities, right? The blessings. All right, here we go. Wand of Submission, another one. Can I get something else? Something else. I want some more damage-oriented ones. Another Wand of Submission. Okay. And looks like this might be the last one we craft for that. And another Mask of Disquiet. You know, again, I wish it wasn't sheep. I wish it was something else that would cause the bonus turn. All right, we have a lot of epics put together. 4% chance of getting a legendary. All right, what do we got here? Exuzar's Totem. Where's turn meter increases by 10% whenever an ally receives all these debuffs. Okay. All right. I've seen worse. That's all right. Thunderous Circlet. Whereas a 20% chance of placing 50% continuous heal buff on themselves for one tap, losing 25% or more of their max HP. Okay. Another thing I gotta also be pointing out. The stats are nice too. I think more than anything, the turn meter increases by 10% when their ally dies. Okay, we've seen that one before. I think I have some of those. Even though maybe not all of these relic abilities are amazing, the stats are nice, right? Always getting more stats. You can never say no to that. When attacked, whereas a 10% chance of increasing their defense by 10% until the end of the next turn. A little. That's a small baby amount there. Nothing too crazy there. We have Thunder Circlet. Got a bunch of those. Here we go, honey. Take me home the country roads. Jaws of Hatred. Keep it moving. 2,000 more pieces to go. We're getting there slowly but surely. St. Xavier's Tribute. Where has a 50% chance of placing a veil buff on themselves for one turn at the end of their turn? Okay. This chance occurs by 5% for each 15% HP loss. Okay. Might be good for maybe Predator. He likes to play around with all that veil stuff. Hey, I'll take another last laugh amulet. Heck yeah. Awesome. We'll take that. Nice. Getting a legendary out of a epic material. Sweet. All right, Unholy Grail. We've seen those before. Let's keep it going. Keep it moving. Thunder Circlet. We got those. Come on. 2, 3, 4. Craft that. Thunder Circlet. Another one. Let's keep it rolling. All right, we got a epic one. Okay. Nothing too special there. It's all right, though. It's all right. We're not going to complain. Jaws of Hatred. Come on, give me a mythical out of some epic pieces. I'll feel really good about myself. Journal to Kratos. I like these. It's one of my... I appreciate this. There's tons of characters I have that always do heals, always do turn meter boost, so that's nice. I'll take that for sure. And then it adds up, right? You do a ton of turn meter healing situations out there. All right. Coming down under 1,000. We're getting there, folks. Unholy Grails. Keep it going. Come on, big money, big money, big money. Golden Elixirs. A few more times. We got about 7 more we can put together here. Journal of Kratos. I am a fan of that one. We'll take it. We'll take it. Unholy Grails. Come on. Give me what I want, what I really, really want. Give me what I want, what I really, really want. Unholy Grails again. All right, 4 more, baby. Come on. 4 more. St. Xavier's Tribute. Okay, those are okay. Those are all right. All right, all right. And big hits. Money plays. Jaws of Hatred. And all right, we can get one more put together here. Thunder Circlet. All right, one more epic. Journal of Kratos. All right, sweet. We'll come back and do the rare stuff. I know it's not as interesting sometimes. All right, we got a Forge Pass. I don't remember buying... Oh, was it like the free Forge Pass stuff? Yeah, I've not bought the Forge Pass that gives out the relic materials. Again, I don't care that much to spend that much money on it. Here we go. This is new. Andromeda's Diadem. Whenever the wearer heals an ally with an active skill, has a 10% chance to decrease the cooldown of one of the wearer skills by 1. Small chance, but especially in those marathon things, the longer you're playing, the more chances you get at this. So, okay. Maybe the percentage goes up as you upgrade it. All right, let's go ahead and do some mythical stuff. So we don't quite have enough Grim Forest stuff yet. Let's go do some legendary stuff. Yeah, this is pretty much off of just one Grim Forest rotation. So let's see what we got. Come on, legendary. Hey, Spore Bust Rod. Whenever the wearer places poison or bomb debuff, has a 10% chance of placing a second debuff for 2 turns. Nice. Only counts debuffs placed by active skills. And it's got some accuracy on it. Cool. Yeah, plenty of poison bomb champions I can put that on. All right, that might be the only one we can place right now. No sense in mixing and matching those because we will get more of those here. All right, come on, baby. Demonic Effigy, we've already seen those. Here we go. We got a rare red hoarder's cauldron. Yeah, I'm definitely hoarding, that's for sure. Where is that? 20% chance to ignore attempts to the target's resistance when applying debuffs. Okay, it's got some accuracy stats. And it looks like we're actually one short placing another epic here. Let's do the rares. Gilded Dragonstone and Mask of Rage, and I think we might be done with the Grim Forest stuff. All right, phew. Let's go craft some more of discoveries. We're just gonna do the rare pieces from here on out. Thunder Circlet, yeah. We can speed run these a little bit faster, honey. Come on, yeah. Boy, how many Thunder Circlets do I need here? Come on, drop me just 0.5% chance. It's not impossible. All right, well, apparently in RNG's eyes it is. All right, come on. No. Listen, I've opened up less mythical shards, and I've gotten... Isn't that crazy? If you think about it. I've opened up less mythical character shards, or primal shards, and I've gotten more mythical characters than I have mythical relic pieces. Huh. Interesting, wouldn't you say? All right, 7 more to go after this. Thunder Circlet yet again. All right, big money, honey. Jaws of Hatred. Come on, I know you got something special there for me. All right, hey, we got an epic. I'll take it. If I can get anything higher than the rares, I will be a happy man. Another Thunder Circlet. And this is how my relic inventory... Oh, there we go. Journal of Necrotus. This is how my relic inventory goes down with thunderous applauses. Thunder Circlets. Rod of Blasphemy. All right, one more discovery. Thunderous Circlet yet again. We get a Thunder Circlet for the discoveries? Yeah. All right, so again, I don't know what I should do with... What if I... Oh, I can... Interesting. Okay. I can mix and match. I forgot. From different sets. I might do this. Because now I still keep that 20%. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Another Last Laugh Ammo. Definitely get a few of those here. All right, and then we can do a few of these not rares, legendaries. As long as I got a high chance for a rarity. I mean, maybe I should probably focus on one set because now look, we're splitting between different chance groups here. And we'll do it. Wand of Submission, and I got a bunch of those. Okay. All right, and boy, let's do it. 4,000 more pieces to go. This is an insane relic crafting day. I don't know. My heart kind of hurts a little bit. Orb of Transfixion. Is this like the Orb of Confusion from SpongeBob? 10% chance to steal one random buff when attacking a target. Okay, this cannot be resisted. Okay, occurs once per skill. Nice. That's not too bad. I like it. What was I trying to say? I don't know. I'm losing my mind. Actually, it's been lost for a while. I'm just starting to realize it, however. Yeah, I'm excited to apply some of these. Again, sitting on way too many resources. You go into that paralysis stage, and I have a similar problem when it comes to upgrading characters, right? Because I'm sure you guys understand it too when you're doing all those champion training events, your champion training tournaments, you're doing just the bare minimum. Just to make sure you get whatever fragments, the characters you need to fuse. And anything beyond it feels largely wasteful unless there's something specific you're looking for in the bracket or the what's called the higher tiers of performing in those events and tournaments. But for the most part, it's like, I'd rather save my resource so I can spend minimally in the next event that comes around. And then I end up just never upgrading characters, really, when I do that. And that's part of the fun of the game, right? You want to expand your roster, be able to get new characters, help you in all these different contents out there. So trying not to get, too hoardy. That makes sense? It sounded wrong. But yeah, it's just, again, it's... This game did something interesting when first coming to this from other games out there. It turned it into essentially a game to upgrade characters, whereas before other games I played, it's like just upgrade the character. There's no point in waiting. Oh, this is new. Scroll of the Unseen. Wearer's damage increased by 1% each time any other champion takes a turn when the wearer is under veil or perfect veil. Okay. Damage bonus resets after the wearer takes a turn. Okay, that's a very specific thing. Okay, interesting. So a character that's under veil a lot would like that. I don't know, like Ninja. He goes under. Oh, another one. Wow, speaking of devil. Oh. Predator does a lot of veil stuff, right? Yeah, I'm curious about that one. Definitely one of the more interesting ones. Yeah, again, these are like super ultra conditional things, but you know, they have their uses in the right circumstances. All right, here we go. We're under 2,000 relic pieces to go here. Last 17 hundo. Malefic Talon. And you know, we probably could do one more epic from the Discovery class. Journal of Krotos. I got plenty of characters for all these Journal of the Krotoses. You already got that one. We saw one of those earlier. All right, folks, we're almost there. Almost under 1,000. Another Journal of the Krotos. Come on, big money, diadem and death. Another one. All right, here we go. Come on. All right, here we go. Final push. We got 9-ish more to go. Yeah, we'll round it to 10. I'll do a little cross-pollination with some of the other sets that we got here. And come on, give me like one more epic out of these rares. One more. I'm not asking for too much. I've lost hope on getting another legendary today, but I won't be mad if I can get a little bit more. Man, I got a lot of. I'm excited to put these upgrades on my characters. Again, I don't think I'm gonna like drastically transform my life, but you know, I think the way I maybe gotta change my perception. Maybe in a vacuum or on an individual level, yeah, maybe not that crazy. But when you have teams of 4, teams of 5 that all have these little additional things that work together, you know, it's got to mean something, right? It's got to be doing something for your performance. All right, one more rare here. All right, well, let's do this. Let's go ahead and take that clan one right there. The Flesh Render. And I think we could probably... do I want to waste my Grim Forest ones on this? Shoot, let's just do it, because why not? Here we go. All right. And I think we're going to wrap it up there. Yeah, we got a couple more mythical pieces, but nothing to pair with. I don't want to be pairing blues and purples with, you know, the legendaries, and same thing with the mythicals. We don't want to be mixing those up, because then we just dilute the value of all of them. But man, a lot of insane relic upgrades that we've... acquired today. So looking forward to, man, maybe seeing, you know, maybe converting some of these into some basalts essentially. Am I at the cap? Oh wait, did it go in my inventory? Oh shoot. Looks like some of these, yeah, they end up getting pushed into my inventory over here with all my artifacts that are also overflowing. So all right, let me know your thoughts down below. What should I do with my first crafted mythical relic? This is it seems like it's good. This magma shield's only, you know, it's 10%, but it happens pretty frequently. Seems like, yeah, you know, every time the wearer, whenever they lose 25% of their HP in a single hit. And think about it, you get hit by 25%, you heal up, so you could probably keep using this over and over again. Not sure who I want to put this on. But this maybe be like, so right now, let's see, my primary Lady Mikage's got this. Maybe if I don't know, maybe this would be a nice one on her. It feels like it'd be great on the support champion. Or maybe even someone that's a bit frailer, because it'd be easier to hit those 25% threshold. I don't know. I mean, just, hey, listen, at the end of the day, I'm happy we got some piece in action. What were the stats on these? Resistance, HP, defense. Okay, and it's got 4 slots for the gemstones too, so we got a lot of stuff that we could be putting on this. Well, anyways, people, thank you so much for stopping by today. And you know, don't be like me. When you get the relics, craft them, right? At least the artifacts, you get points for crafting these in CVC, right? But you're not getting any points for this, at least for now. And then watch, I'm looking forward to the new update. There's gonna be an update coming, right? And it's gonna say, new update. We've tripled the chances of getting a mythical relic piece. And by the way, massive CVC points. And then, well, I would let my clan down. But you know what's not gonna let you down? my giveaway. For all the new players out there that want to join us here in Raid Shadow Legends, there's a link down below. QR code up above. You'll get Dolan Foulbeard right away, followed by Ugo. And then you'll get yourself to GOAT at level 20. And at level 30, you'll get Rurola. And I say this many times, but I always like to put it out there. In your first 48 hours, use the promo code UDKing to get Ultimate Deathland, or use Desert Queen if you want Hatterack. Actually, I gotta give a shout out. I have to find, oh my gosh. Someone in my comment section said, hey, I used your new promo code with the Ultimate Death Knight. I was able to get right away, pretty quickly, Nightmare difficulty in the Clan Boss. That's awesome. Being able to knock out that Clan Boss as early as possible. One of the biggest challenges. I'm glad that Ultimate Death Knight is helping you out. As always, folks, always a pleasure seeing you guys. Exciting to get some new upgrades. Would love to hear your thoughts. Until the next time, my friends, forage responsibly. And always remember, it's great to be in the Empire today.
Oh, it's great to be in the Empire today. The sun never sets.